Don't you dare stare, you better move. Don't ever compare me to the rest that are all get sliced and diced. Competition's paying the price. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out.
Right guys, so it might not have been the greatest game of football in the world, man, but what a lot of drama that was, especially in the second half. Not the result we were looking for, but you can't really complain when Neil Lennon gets decked, can you? So first half, man, really wasn't that good. Both teams cancelled each other out. Probably Hibs had the better of the chances. Malin came close twice, hitting the top of the crossbar. I mean, there were good strikes, maybe one of them could have been in, but thankfully they didn't. It was 0-0 at the break, and you're thinking, this has been awful. Hopefully the second half can get better. And I wouldn't say it got better in terms of, you know, skill or technique or ability on the pitch, but holy fuck, man, the first half was an absolute snooze fest compared to the second half. It was like World War III, man. Goalkeepers getting punched, Neil Lennon getting smacked in his popcorn teeth by coins, players getting sent off, massive fucking, I don't know, tackles straight behind, people, goals disallowed. I mean, you name it, everything had it. Hibs won a corner, and the next minute you got about 12 police officers just surrounding the goal. It was crazy, but in the end, we couldn't get the goal that we desperately needed. We did get the goal late on, but it was given offside. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe I don't have the correct version of the rules or whatever, but I thought that Haring wasn't interfering with play, so I didn't think the goal should have been ruled off, but perhaps I'm wrong in this, I don't know. But from what I know, it looks like that goal should have counted. As for ZLAMAL getting decked, I mean, it didn't look like he got hit hard enough to deck him. But I suppose the fans should be keeping their hands to themselves, you know, all joking aside, like, but I mean, fuck it, I think the keeper should, I don't know, instead of rolling, why not punch him back, you know what I mean, instead of rolling on the ground like a pussy. And then Neil Lennon, the Hearts fans going mental, they think they've scored. And it's so funny because Hearts have scored a goal, but Neil Lennon must have known, he's seen the linesman's flag, he knows it's been disallowed. The Hearts fans obviously haven't. They're all going mental. And Neil Lennon's doing that thing, you know, he's telling them to like be quiet down, he's like pointing kind of like down to the ground, you know, he's telling them to like shut up, and then he's like pointing to his ears as if he can't hear them. He's taunting the Hearts fans. And then it shows you a replay 2 seconds later, cuts back to Neil Lennon. 1 minute, he's up on his feet, you know, roaring at the Hearts fans, taunting them. The camera cuts back to him 2 seconds later, and he's on the ground holding his fucking face. Unbelievable, man. I'm like, who's that ginger prick on the ground? Oh, it's Neil Lennon. So much excitement. So, yeah, not the best game in terms of quality, but, I mean, the second half, one of the best Edinburgh derbies I've seen now. I know you might, there's no place for that in football, but, I mean, you need a rivalry at the end of the day, right? I mean, I don't want ZLAMAL to be seriously hurt. I don't want Neil Lennon to be seriously hurt, even if he has a dick. But shit like this, drama, man, passion, hatred, it adds to a football match. It definitely does. I mean, if you look at the Arsenal Man United games, for example, back in the day, when you'd Wenger against Ferguson, you'd Roy Keane against Patrick Vieira, fucking games were passionate, they meant something. A massive rivalry. Now it means nothing. So I'm kind of glad that at least Scotland still has that rivalry. You know, when Rangers play Celtic, still a massive game. Hibs play Hearts, still a massive game. And that's what tonight was, a massive game. Hibs, had they lost, would have went 3 points behind. Not 3 points behind, they would have lost another 3 points, and Hearts would have been 11 points behind, and surely that would have been insurmountable. I don't think Hibs could come back from that, but they did hold on to get the draw. Hearts still remain at the top. Celtic won the night though, so the gap should be down to, what is it, 4 points, but Celtic have a game in hand. So yeah, Celtic have a game in hand, the gap is at 4 points, and Hearts have to play Celtic at Celtic Park. So I mean, really could have did with the win tonight to put pressure on Celtic. Now the pressure is on us to avoid getting beat at the weekend against Celtic. Other results, Rangers drew with Kilmarnock. What else happened? Aberdeen got a good win, they needed it, 3-0 against Hamilton. As I mentioned, Celtic smashed Dundee. I think Livingston lost surprisingly, and Motherwell, who are pretty far down the bottom of the table, got a good 2-0 win against St Mirren. So that is the fixtures, guys, that is the scores. Let me know what you thought of the game. Like I say, in terms of quality, it wasn't the greatest thing going, but a lot of drama, a lot of excitement in the second half. 0-0. We definitely didn't deserve to lose. Whether we did enough to win, probably not. So I think a 0-0 is a bit the right result. But I really wish we could have nicked it in the second half. But anyway, guys, that is it. Until next time, been Son of Scotland 90. Peace.